Hello, my name is Mooncat and welcome back to another video on the Halloween event. In this video I would like to give some more of my initial thoughts on the event set, as well as show you some of my initial designs. But before I begin, this video is sponsored by my lovely Patreons. Stick around until the end to find out how you can support me directly if you want to. So, in this video I would like to first of all mention that I have added the event set to my event set builder. It's all the way at the bottom here. You can see all the different buildings. I will say that for a few of these you will find some placeholder values. So for coins, happiness and medals you see some placeholders. But for all the important values, so goods, forge points, boosts and so on, they are accurate. At least for how the event is now. They might make some changes to the set, we can always hope. They have made some changes recently. They buffed the fall event main reward, for example. So who knows, might decide to make some changes to the set to improve it. But yeah, for now this is accurate. So in this video I would like to show some of my designs, and I think I'll start with my forge point designs because this set is actually great when it comes to forge points. It truly is amazing. This small design here, for example, it requires 11 pieces, which is definitely possible to get. On the archaeology event, for example, it was very easy to get 13, 14, or perhaps even 15 pieces for free. And the event mechanics of the Halloween event are the same, so it should definitely be possible to get 11 building selection kits for free, especially if you have the surprise box from the last event. So yeah, this design here, it's very small, very easy to fit into your city, and it gives 16 forge points. That is 0.8 forge points per tile, and that truly is amazing. If you go and look at this page here, the forge point building efficiency list on Wikipedia, here you can see that this beats anything but the main rewards from the settlements. That's how good it is. It's the best forge point producing building or set out there, except for these 5 settlement main rewards, which truly is amazing because these are very overpowered because you can only get one of them. But yeah, for this set it's very, very good for forge points. Oh, not that way. But you can easily extend it as well. You can add some pieces on top and below, for example, which will give you this design here. And this, as you can see, gives almost 1 forge point per tile, which truly is amazing. 0.94 per tile, 32 in total. So this design here, it's really, really nice, really good. And it shouldn't be too hard to fit into your city. You can get a 2x2 building here, 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 and here, and it's more or less a square. So it's not that terrible, and you don't need any roads for these designs here. So yeah, if you are after forge points, if you are in a new world, for example, and you want some forge points to make it easier to advance or to level up your great buildings and so on, this is really an amazing set for that. And while you get this set, you can also get, for example, the House of Wolf, which will also do very well in any city. So yeah, if you are after forge points, this event is actually very good. And this event set is really good. And for this, as you saw, it gives 0.94, which means it actually beats 2 of the settlement main rewards. It's 4th in total on this list. So it's truly an amazing forge point building. You also have this small design here, which isn't really good, but it does give 80% coin boost if you are after that. Not quite sure who that would be applicable to, but if you're after coin boost, this is the design for you. Anyways, moving on to attack designs. This is probably what a lot of you watching this video are interested in. My initial thoughts was that it might be possible to get some good designs, and then I was kind of, no, this looks kind of bad. And then after playing around with it, it's still bad, but it's not as bad as I feared. This design here, for example, it's quite big, as you can see. It gives 56% defense boost in total, which is not too much, and yeah, it is quite big, but it is quite manageable to fit into your city. You can run some 2x2 pieces on top here and below here, and it's actually not bad. You can fit it into your city. But if you look at per tile, this is 0.85 defense per tile, which is not good. Let's just be clear about that. For defense for your attacking army, ideally you want well above 1 defense per tile, 1.5 defense per tile, perhaps even more. So this isn't good, but it's at least something. And if you're planning on getting a lot of House of Wolves, for example, and if you have a lot of space in your city, it's not terrible. You do still get a decent amount of defense boost. There it is. But yeah, if you are just a casual player and you're not planning on spending any diamonds, I would definitely not build this set for attack. And if you are playing this for free, I suppose something like this is probably the best you're able to do. Something like that, where you'll require 7 pieces, and for this you will get 0.61 attack defense per tile, 14 in total. So it's not good, but this is probably the best you'll be able to do for free. Perhaps if you spend some diamonds, you might be able to stack this up on both sides like this, which makes it better, but it is still not great. This one, 28 defense in total, 0.76. So it's not. It isn't good. It is quite terrible, but not the worst out there. So yeah, if you are in a newer city and you want some defense quickly, don't really care too much about efficiency, it isn't the worst thing combined with the House of Wolf. So yeah, there's that at least. This design here can also be done by swapping this piece here out, the Clown Town, swapping that out with Helter Skelter. Here you have that. It's basically the same thing except for swapping out those two. It gives 0.86 defense per tile, 56 in total again. So this it's not great, but with this you're able to stack it quite easily. You're able to add these modules here on top of the building of the design. So you can add it on top here, and this addition itself gives 56 defense as well, but you only need 2 of these teacups. So this here itself gives over 1.1 defense per tile, which is still not great, but it's not terrible. So if you are planning on spending a lot of diamonds, you might be able to get something like this. This here requires 51 selection kits, which yeah would be a lot of diamonds, but if you're spending a lot for a lot of House of Wolves, for example, if you stack 2 of these modules, you're going to see that you almost get 1 defense per tile, which again is not great, but it's at least something. And if you add 1 more, you'll get just above 1 defense per tile. And this you're able to stack as much as you want, but yeah, you're probably not going to be able to get this many pieces unless you spend a lot of diamonds. So yeah, to sum it up when it comes to attack, there are some cases where you might actually want to go for this, but if you are in a well-established city where efficiency and space is the premium, then you probably do not want to go get this set for attack. At least in its current state. They might again do some changes to the design, and if you want them to do that to perhaps increase the attack boost or defense boost, then you should go to the beta forum, leave your feedback, what you like, what you don't like, and so on, so that they get some more feedback on the event, and perhaps they will make some changes, because again they have done that in the recent past. So who's to say they won't do it again? So that's my designs, but I really want to see if you are able to come up with any alternative designs, any better designs, because I haven't spent too much time. I've spent some time, but there might be some more potential. You might be able to get more out of this set because the piece itself, the mystical organ, sorry, it's not terrible. It gives 7 defense per 3 tiles, which means that the piece itself gives over 2 defense per tile. So if you're able to get to fit a lot of those and get all of the 3 bonuses you need, then you might potentially get some good designs. But in its current state, this seems to be about the best I can do for now at least, but I will keep trying, and I really hope you helped me try as well. I will link this here in the description. Save it and link that in the description. If you come up with any good designs of yourself, please leave them in the description, in the comments. I would really like to see them. And hopefully together we're able to get some even better designs than this. So yeah, that's about all I have for this topic, but there is one thing I want to quickly mention. If you're watching this video on the day it's going out or the day after, I'll be doing a live stream on Saturday where I'll be reorganizing my entire city. As you can see here, I have a lot of different stuff in my inventory. I've basically not placed anything for the last couple of months. I've been busy and I've been kind of putting it off, so I have a lot of stuff to place, some stuff to remove as well, and in general I have a lot to do. So I will be doing a stream where I completely redo my city. I'm not going to do any half measures. I'm going to strip everything and place everything new. I'm kind of tired of my current setup, so join me for that if you want. The link will be in the description. Yeah, and after the fact, you'll be able to see the VOD as well if you're interested in that. So with that, I would like to end this video by thanking my lovely patrons. I would like to thank Merrick B, PQ the Goat, and Rocco for becoming my very first patrons. Thank you very much for your support. It truly means a lot to me. If you want to support me, the link is in the description. Here you'll be able to read a little bit more about it, what you get and why I'm doing it. So if you're interested in that, link is in the description. Thank you very much for supporting me. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow on my live stream if you're watching this on the day of recording. If not, I will see you in the future.